Hello Leo, and welcome to your August 2016 tarot reading. My name is Nikki, and like always, I am very happy to be here sitting in my living room doing a video with you, and hopefully you can see me okay. I have this huge light on my face, but it still seems very dark in here. So hopefully everything's okay on the technical front. But this is a general reading for all Leos for the month of August 2016. So if you are interested in something personal just for yourself, you're going to have to order a reading, and you can do that by visiting my website, and that will be listed in the description box below this video. Okay, as you can see, I'm going ahead and getting started with shuffling the cards. Let's see what's in store for you Leos for the month of August. I am using my lovely gilded tarot deck this month. Okay, what is in store for Leo the Lion for August 2016? What major events are going to happen affect the lives of Leos in August? What emotions will they feel? Generally, I don't do this step on camera because it takes a little bit of time. So I don't know if this is something I'll continue. If you like this, let me know down in the comments. That way, if I have encouragement, I may continue to shuffle on camera. But if not, then I'll just get straight to it and start the video after the shuffling and stuff's been done. What's in store for Leo for 2016 August? First week, second week, fourth week. Now, if this video does not resonate with you, you need to check out your rising sign reading and your moon sign reading. And if you don't know what those are, you can go to Google and just Google like moon sign calculator or rising sign calculator. And sometimes the rising sign is called your ascendant. And you will need to know your time of birth. So you might want to get out that birth certificate or call your mother up. Ask her what time you were born, if you don't happen to already know. And sometimes all three videos, your sun, rising, and moon, all three can resonate with you, and that's awesome because you can get a broad overview of what's happening in the month. Okay, so I generally lay out 4 cards, 1 card to represent each week of the month. Okay, all reversals but 1. Okay, for the first week of August, you have Judgment in reverse. Okay, a very obvious, obvious meaning for this card is that some judgment may come across to you that you don't like. That is very, it's not the verdict that you wanted. Okay? But this could also be a missed call. Judgment deals with Mercury. She's wearing the hat of Mercury, and Mercury is communication. So something could be said that you don't like. You may miss a phone call or a message that was very important and vital that you get. Now, a lot of times Judgment can also talk about spiritual callings. There could be a spiritual calling, but I feel that you're going to miss it. Okay? Or perhaps it reminds me of Jonah and the whale. You know, you're called to do something, but you're too fearful to do it. You don't want to do it. You let those people in Nineveh burn. But, so just keep that in mind, okay? if you're called to do something and it's very, very hard to do, you might just want to bite the bullet and do it anyway, so you don't have to suffer any consequences. But it doesn't have to mean a spiritual calling, okay? I would not be looking for a spiritual calling in this first week, okay? Because if you're looking for it, you're probably not going to hear it or get it, okay? It has to be something that's just kind of comes to you without expectation. It could be a physical calling. If it is a physical calling, then I would perhaps just keep my mind open, you know, that somebody's going to call me with some bad news or something I didn't want to hear. Or if you are expecting to get a call and you really want to get this call, you really need this call, whatever, they may not come through and call you. So, some kind of communication malfunctions going on in the first week. Alright, for the second week of August, you have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, Four of Pentacles is all about hoarding up money. You know, being fearful of losing money. Perhaps you're saving for something and you're like, oh, I really want to get a new car and I'm so close, but, you know, my kids want to go out to eat and spend money on frivolous, you know, just stupid stuff, toys, whatever. And actually that's a personal story that I'm revealing there. I want a car, saving up. Kids, quit buying toys. Okay, but it could be something like that. It could be that you are wanting to borrow money from somebody who's very tight. It could be that you are wanting to spend money and a person that you're involved with is wanting to save money. So you could have a conflict there. Now, since it is in reverse, you could be spending money or giving money away, being very loose with your money, when actually you should be tight, you should be saving. So my advice for this second week is just to go over your finances, make sure everything's in order, get a good idea of where you're at. So if you need to be tight, be tight. If you don't need to be so tight, don't be so fearful to loosen up and spend some money. And always give with a willing heart, you know. So yeah, go over your finances. Make sure that you're doing all right, and if you are, then, you know, go out and have some fun. You know, don't be so uptight when somebody wants to do, you know, go buy something. If you're not doing all right, then, you know, talk to whoever you need to talk to, your spouse or whoever. Sometimes you might not have anyone to talk to. It might just be you. But keep that in mind that you need to be a little tight with your money in the second week. Okay, for the third week, you have the Eight of Wands upright. So the Eight of Wands, this is just time flying. You know, things are in movement, action. You know, time may get away from you in this last week, or I'm sorry, not in the last week, in the third week. Time may be moving faster than you really need it to be, but everything's going to be going well. It's in its upright position. So whatever is going on that's happening very quickly, it's a good thing. You know, you may be expecting something and it comes in very swiftly. Sometimes this card can represent something as simple as getting something in the mail fast, like on Amazon Prime, and I'm not advertising for them. Trust me, I don't get paid by them. But yeah, they have that 2-day shipping, and that's really fast. It could represent something like that. It could represent, I don't know, just things happening quickly, swiftly. I don't feel that time's going to get away from you too much. I don't feel like you're going to be stressed out by it, because it is in its upright position. So whatever's going swiftly, it's in action, it's progress is being made, it's a good thing. For the last week of August, you have the Two of Cups in reverse. So a lot of you are going to have spouses or boyfriends or girlfriends, and some of you don't. Two of Cups is all about two people meeting. It could be romantic, it could be not romantic, it could be friendship. It's about connection, communicating, and feeling kind of like two becoming one, whether it's, like I said, romantic, or whether it's, you know, your ideas complete my ideas. You know, we work well together, that type of relationship. And this could be two females, two males, male, female, don't matter. But when it's in reverse, you're having some hiccups. So there's somebody that's probably already in your life, whether it's a spouse, a friend, a colleague, whoever, that you generally work well with, you get along well with, everything's great, that's why you're with them, or you decide to work with them. But in this last week, you're butting heads. You're not seeing eye to eye. You're not on point. You're not on the same page. You're on two different chapters. So, so yeah, just keep that in mind. It's momentarily. You might have to, you know, sit down, take some time out and have a talk about the situation at hand, whatever the situation may be, and just try to get on the same page with each other. And it could be as simple as that. And if it's like somebody that you're working with, like a colleague or something, just, it's one day, or it's 1 week at the very most. It's 1 week. So this won't last. So keep that in mind. And that is your reading in its entirety, Leo. I hope that you found it helpful. If you did, please push that like button, give me a thumbs up, and subscribe, because I'm here every single month. And like always, I look forward to talking to you next month. Bye-bye.